Thank you for reporting into the live stream today. We are back in Dallas. You can tell because I'm wearing a baseball hat and not a winter hat. Because we were freezing in Detroit. Typically on these live streams we do about an hour, but I think I might do more today because I got a lot of things to talk about with you people. First of all, we can talk about the loss to the Lions. Not season ending, but feels like it. The Lions fans were amazing. Best case scenario, we would have went to Ford Field, seen the amazing passion of the Lions fans, and watched the Lions lose, but it didn't turn out like that. So we can talk about that. We can also talk about the Cowboys playoff chances, which are not dead yet in theory, but you guys know what I'll be doing tonight, watching Eagles-Chargers, doing all of my superstitions to try and make the Eagles lose, right? Every time the Eagles kick a field goal, I'll be trying to blow the ball. We need something to happen for the Chargers to win. Also, we can talk about the next game, which is Cowboys-Vikings, which is, you know, if the Lions game was a must-win, the Vikings game is a must-win. So we can do that also. Not to mention, we can talk about the bus and how the bus did in the cold weather. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, the bus did very well in the cold weather. I don't know who built this bus, but he's probably a handsome guy. It stands to reason the guy who built this bus is one heck of a good kisser because the bus did very well in the cold. We had no problems with the bus. We can talk about that. And first things first, this one's for you, everybody. This is a Coors Banquet brewed in Golden, Colorado. Cheers, everybody. Oh, and most importantly, I'm going to say this now at the beginning of the stream, but I'm probably going to say this 10 times throughout the video. This week, my lovely wife and daughter and I are going to... My mom says, so you think Dad's handsome? Oh, as if my dad built a bus. If Dad built this bus... Let's get one thing clear, Mom. If my father built this bus, it would be a lot better. No, I'm kidding. Listen, if you guys have anything you want to see us do in Dallas or in Fort Worth, also known as the DFW area, let us know because finally we're going to have time to film a Dallas, Fort Worth tourism vlog. So if you guys remember the vlog from Colorado, which was mostly mountain focused, that kind of idea happening here in Dallas. Obviously, we've been in Dallas for 6 weekends out of the past 3 months. So we've been in Dallas a lot, but we have not filmed a vlog. We will be doing the stockyards. First thing I see is stockyards. We will be doing the stockyards. To be fair, we've been in the stockyards before, but never filmed anything. We will also do the place JFK got shot. To be fair, I've seen that before. I didn't know if it was worth filming because it's kind of like an assassination thing, but it's very interesting for me. I'm going to put the JFK thing in the video. We'll do AT&T Stadium, show some clips of our tour of the stadium and the many games we've seen. There's a zoo. We'll probably skip it, but if you guys recommend, maybe. There's like an observation tower. Let us know anything that's good in Dallas, Fort Worth area, because we are going to finally film a tourism vlog. So let me do some chat interaction and then we'll talk about the Lions game, which, man, it wasn't such a bad performance overall. In the fourth quarter, we were down 3 points, which is pretty good. We had the game in one score, even 3 points, but we didn't have what it takes. To be fair, the refs were horrible that game, but the team that was supposed to win, the better team won the game. The refs were not the reason we lost, is the point. But we'll talk more about that in a second. Let me do some chat interaction. We got Maddox Garrett. It says, first message, you are the winner. Hello from Portugal. Shout out to Deeply83. Hello from Shreveport. Ivana,
See?
Pop quiz. What state is Shreveport in? I know.
I don't know.
Shreveport, Alabama. That's my guess. Could be Shreveport, Texas. Anyway, shout out to Shreveport. NFL Edits says Eagles lose. I hope so. We must believe, says Harrison Cox. Hello, my sweet family. Now, if you guys notice, hello, my sweet family from Unicorn. She has a green name. You should go get yourself a green name, which is to say, join our membership program. Your daughter is growing up so fast. Correct. Correct. We think, we're not sure. We think we had a first word the other day. Ivana handed Jean something. I forget what it was. And Ivana said, can you say thank you? And Jean went, thank you. It wasn't perfect, but it sounded a bit like thank you. And so we think possibly First word, thank you. And of course, she's got mama and dad hat down. Kids of the 80s here, says Zachy, and Dallas only means one thing, Dallas TV show. Yeah, we should watch this show. So many people have talked about Dallas TV show. Apparently it was hugely popular in Romania, too. I have Romanian friends who watched Dallas growing up in Romania. So maybe we'll give that a chance. Is it like a soap opera? It's like a drama, right? I think it's a drama. We'll look into it. Freeport, Alabama. Where's Shreveport, though? Shreveport. Downtown Waxahachie. We were there. We stayed in Waxahachie, remember?
Mm-hmm.
That was the ranch.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we did a video there. A short segment, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Good place. Agree it's a good place. People are really saying the Dallas Zoo, but I don't know how you make a zoo to a YouTube video. We'll look into it.
Jeannie, how about the Fort Worth Zoo? Which one is better?
They're saying Dallas Zoo. Dallas TV was about cutthroat oil guys. Oh, that's what it is. A big money drama. What percent chance can our Cowboys go to the playoffs? I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's 9% chance, according to New York Times. But we have to win every game from here on out. Which, by the way, if we win every game from here on out, that means down the stretch, we went 7-1. That's really good. The problem is we dug such a deep hole on the beginning of the season. 3-5-1. The real backbreaker, honestly, I've said this about 400 times, but the loss to the Arizona Cardinals before the bye, that was one you can't lose. Right now, Arizona has like 3-4 wins, and one of them is against us. We could not lose that game. If we had that win under our belt, our whole season would be looking different right now. We'd be 7-5-1, and we'd be right in the hunt. Instead, we're 6-6-1, and we need not a miracle, but we need other teams to lose to get us in there. So the Cardinals game is killing us. Kiss a lot, your sweet child. Her Serbian auntie will have 40 years on December 10. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Wow, Unicorn, you look young for 40. Or 39.9 right now. Happy birthday early. I'm trying to forget. December 10 is soon, man. That's a few days, no?
Yeah.
What's today?
8.
December 8. 2 days till Unicorn's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Unicorn. Did you see the World Cup draws in proper football? Proper football, oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't see, but I heard they're out. I should check what Canada's doing. But the thing is, there's so many... Hey, say hi. Here's Baby Jean. Show them your yogurt spoon there. That's a good yogurt spoon you got. Yeah. Oh, look at you. Right to the bottom. Mmm. That sure is tasty. Mmm. You're a good yogurt eater. Baby Jean love yogurt, man. Let me know Canada's group in World Cup. But the thing is, there's so many teams this year that there's a whole bunch of bad teams. Mwah, thank you for that lovely kiss.
You know only 6 games are being played in Toronto.
6 games in Toronto. That's not too many.
No. And they're like...
Is Canada playing?
Yeah.
All their games?
No, just one of the games.
One Canada game in Toronto, probably one in Vancouver.
Maybe.
So this is different about this year's World Cup. First of all, you got so many teams in it. Second of all, you got, yeah, you're really a good waiver.
Say hello.
You're a very good waiver.
Can you say hi?
What a good waiver.
Can you say hi?
Hello. Can you
Say hi.
Can you say?
Yeah.
Very good job. Very good job. Kiss. World Cup this year. Tons of teams and so many cities. Kind of different. We'll see what happens. Maybe we will go to a game, but maybe not. We'll see. The Packers messed us up with that tie. Yeah, that a win over the Packers would change our schedule too, our record. The last play against the Packers is stuck in my brain because Jordan Love threw a pass and it bounced around and it landed on the ground with like 1 second left. If it had to bounce in extra time, because they needed that 1 second to kick the field goal. So we could have beat the Packers if it wasn't for that 1 second, and that would have changed our whole schedule. Because right now we'd be 7-6 instead of 6-6-1. Yeah, the tie broke us down. Baby Jean has got yogurt in her eyelashes, and she is definitely about to knock over the camera. No, she's not. Good job, Baby Jean. You're a good listener. But you do have yogurt in your eyelashes. Ah, that girl, right to the bottom. That's the sweet stuff, isn't it? Try again. Mmm. What a sweetie pie. anyone out there is thinking of having a daughter, I'd recommend it. Yeah, good eating. You're really eating it. Very good. Okay, first topic. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions fans. By the way, the video is doing so well, which is great to see on our channel. We needed that. And Detroit Lions fans are so good. It's interesting because I think every sport, the fans are thinking, if I cheer, it will help my team win. But in real football, I'm talking NFL football, it actually has a huge difference because the quarterback is trying to talk to his players, and if you're yelling so loud, he can't talk to them. So there's a real practical, provable benefit to being loud. And so, for instance, Yvonne was beside me, and my brother was here. Church with my brother. 3 of us are there. The whole row behind us, every time Dallas had the ball, they would just go like this. You heard that?
Yeah.
They're all just yelling. They're not even...
Yeah.
Just like that. They're not yelling, let's go Lions, clap, clap. They're just going, duh! And part of me goes like, oh, just stop. But part of me goes, you guys are the best. The bigger part of me goes, you guys are the best. I wish we did that at AT&T because it's such... You know, the NFL's a unique...
Do that, eh?
What's that?
Cowboys, we don't
We don't do that. We're all... It's like a library at AT&T.
Come on,
The whole
Cowboys
atmosphere of
Nation.
AT&T, honestly, the stadium in Dallas is amazing. Or
The
Arlington.
best one.
The actual physical structure is the best we've seen.
Yeah.
It is the most beautiful thing we've seen. But there's no home field advantage because we're just not loud like they are. We don't even do Let's Go Cowboys. We don't even have a cheer where like the announcer goes, and that play results in a first down, which, you know, we don't even do that. We do no cheering. It's kind of sad. But, like I say, best stadium ever. Now, that being said,
Just like the Denver.
Denver is also very good.
Stomp their feet.
So good. I'm not sure Denver fans are quieter than Lions fans. Probably the same, but the Lions stadium is louder because the roof. You know what I mean? It's like trapped inside. The fans are probably the same volume, but in Denver it goes up and goes out of the air or whatever. Loved Lions fans. So heartbroken we lost that game, but loved Lions fans as Baby Jean is watching the Players Lounge. Okay, so what else happened in the Lions game? The refs were horrible, just terrible. Is Jean a lefty? I can't tell yet. I think she's a left-handed. I think it's too early to tell. For sure, she uses.
Look at her.
She got a spoon in the right hand. She's up close and personal to that Cameron. What a sweetie pie you are, Jean. I think she's right-handed. When she uses a spoon for stuff, does she use?
Right.
Right now, she's waving with her right. What a cutie pie. Very good waiver. Very good waiver. Carla in the chat. Another one of these lovely people who thinks soccer is football. Nice lady, Carla, but soccer is soccer. I'm just kidding around, guys. You should check out American Airlines Center and PNC Plaza, downtown Dallas. Put them on the list. We'll look into it at the very least. Happy birthday, unicorn, and yes, you are young, says Carla. Uh-oh. Jean, if you're gonna stand there, you gotta talk because now it looks like my voice is coming from your head. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Yeah. Nice to see you again in Dallas. From Hilda. I love Hilda because she always lets me know. This is Hilda from McAllen. Hope we win the next game. Yeah, we gotta start winning. We should be able to beat the Vikings. Although the Vikings just beat the Commanders 31-0. You know Washington? They lost 31-0. Which, come on. As bad as we looked against the Lions, a lot of mistakes were made. It wasn't 31-0. So our team is still competitive and good. And honestly, if you say this, we went 2 wins and 1 loss versus Philadelphia, Kansas City, and Detroit. That's pretty good. And honestly, I think Detroit is the best out of those 3 teams. I think Detroit's a better team than Philly. I could be wrong about that, but Detroit's a good team. Especially in Ford Field, that's a tough matchup to win. By the way, we took Jean to the park today, and she is a climbing master. Hey, don't break anything. She is so good at climbing. I think Jean's going to be a rock climber. She's up and down and all around. And she's eating my phone case. Very good climber. I think Jean is going to be athletic. If I had to guess her personality type or her skill set, I think athletic. and a bit hyper like me. She might be like me. Bad news, Ivana. I think Jean might be like me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's bad. Someone said, are you going to watch the game tonight? Absolutely. Remember that little mini projector I showed you guys? I will put that projector right up here, and I will, oopsies, and I will be watching the Eagles game like crazy. We need them to lose. This dude is doing something, and you're getting banned off the channel, brother. At least we have real cheering and real football. Steve, your comparison to a library feeling is kind of the thing on American football. Yeah, there's 0 soccer stadiums that feel like a library. Fair point. 2 points for Carla. You talk and we'll look at Gene. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. So, the bus in Detroit, I got to be honest, it went very well.
Everybody again.
Under the bed is the water tank.
Give her the carrot.
Carrot. You're a good carrot biter. Yeah, you're a good carrot biter. Good job, Gene. So underneath the bed is a water tank and all the plumbing, and I'm so nervous if it freezes. To be fair, underneath. Oh, by the way, guys, I should show them my haircut. Guys, I was cutting my hair, right? I do myself, bzzz, right? Before the live stream. The trimmer said 35 minutes of battery remaining. 5 minutes later, it says 0. Guys, okay? Guys, just look. Look at the back. Pretty good, right? Look at the sides. Pretty good, right? Listen. Look at this. What is that? At 4:49, we went live at 5 p.m. At 4:49, the thing dies, and I go, oh. And the dang hair trimmer, you can't use it when it's plugged in. You have to charge it and use it after. So anyway, I have the worst haircut known to mankind. That's why I'm wearing a hat, baby Gene. But when we're not live anymore, I'm gonna fix this. Look, it's like a horseshoe. It couldn't be worse. It literally could not be worse. It's the worst haircut I've ever had in my life, bar none. I thought Ivana. I was gonna postpone the live stream. I actually thought about, ow, Gene, my ear. Oh no, you can't grab ears. No. Very bad. Mwah. Kiss it better. Very good. Mwah. Kiss it better. I actually thought about postponing the live stream, and then I go, just wear a hat. So I thought I'd show you guys, it'd be funny. But for sure, the worst haircut. It's a horseshoe. It's a horseshoe from here. It's the worst haircut. Oh my gosh, Carla's right. Looks like Ronaldo in 2002 World Cup. You remember that?
Really?
Yes, Ronaldo had a crazy haircut that year. Gene, you can't grab onto my ears. You cannot. No, I have to talk about this. Mwah. Thank you for the kisses. But you can't grab your ears with 5 fingernails. That hurts very badly. Cannot do it. Mwah. Kissing okay. Blah, blah, blah. She says. Blah, 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 dad. Okay, here we go. The defense is right back to bad, even with Quinnen. There's not enough pass rush. Also, have you seen Kenneth Murray? He's terrible. Diane Fernandez. First of all, Diane, great name. That's my mom's name. So, Kenneth Murray is... This is funny, right? We traded for all these players this year. Traded for George Pickens. Great trade. Traded for Kenneth Murray. Did not work. Traded for Kyrie Elam. We released him. I've never seen the Cowboys do that in my whole career. We traded a 6th-round pick for Kyrie Elam, and 10 weeks later we said, get out of here. So, the Kenneth Murray experiment is not going well, but he is the best linebacker. Like, we have no linebackers. Overshown still coming back from injury. Everyone else is either injured or bad or a rookie. So, Kenneth Murray is bad, but we have no... I don't know who else you're going to put there. I really don't know who else you put there. Ooh, big fall. Now, in terms of the defense, I don't know what to do with this guy, Eberflus. Gene. What do you think of Eberflus, Gene? Eberflus. You like him or don't like him? Be honest. Eberflus. Zone defense. Pretty bad, right? Yeah. I understand. This is the thing. I don't mind the idea of running a zone scheme, but if you're going to run the most zone in the whole league, which is 85% zone rate, that's Eberflus's system. Always been his system. If you're going to run a unique scheme that has the most of a certain type of coverage, you're going to need players that can do that. So it's almost like the first year with Eberflus was guaranteed to be bad because he's using players that, he needs a unique set of players. So if we bring Eberflus in for 1 year and then fire him, I don't understand the concept because you gave him players that don't work for his scheme and you say get out of here. We're almost, in my opinion, we're almost guaranteed to have Eberflus next year because there's no way it could work on his first year.
High five.
Well, I thought of rotating Overshone and Logan Wilson. Yeah, Overshone is better, but he's still coming back. I mean, you know. And Logan Wilson, we'll see. I haven't seen much from him, but
Okay.
she's really trying to speak. She'll talk very soon. Yeah, Jean is right on the edge of talking. She's talking a lot. It's just gibberish now. She did say thank you. I think she said thank you, but we're working on it. No more authentic stream on YouTube for Mr. Duffy. Thank you for your nice comment. By the way, the NFL, this is so funny, right? The NFL series, honestly, I wear pants today with my leg up. If I put my leg up in shorts, this is not good. The NFL series, right? There's been no more kind comments than NFL fans. If you think about it, you go, NFL fans, probably brutal comments. Every once in a while we get a brutal comment. But so many really kind comments from Lions fans, from Broncos fans, from Cowboys fans. Just people saying, wow, great trip with your family. You have a nice family. You're blessed. Have a nice... It's so nice, people. So really surprised that NFL fans have been overwhelmingly kind. And that's a good thing. Here's to that. Hey, everybody, here's to you, man. Cheers. Baby G with a wand. How you wanda. Win or lose DC for life. Sounds good. G-Dub! What up, what up? Just got off work early. Yeah, we started the live stream at 5 p.m. Maybe that's a bit early. People still getting off work. 5 p.m. Dallas time. But I think the numbers will keep going up, and we might do a long one because I could talk football for 40 years today. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, Gene, do you think it's gurgle gurgle or no? Gurgle gurgle? Gurgle gurgle. Great comment here. I don't know why they wanted me to block that one. Okay. I'm new to the channel. Is your wife as big as Cowboys fan as you are? Or is she just a saint of a wife? Saint of a wife, baby. She, Ivana would just as soon never watch a football game for the rest of her life. That's probably true. I enjoy watching your videos and started watching around the Cowboys-Panthers game. Thank you for watching. My wife is the best. And actually, this ties in with what I was just saying because so many comments about how great of a wife Ivana and Gina are. Good of a family we have. To be fair, my wife and I have been on YouTube as our sole income source. So we have been working on YouTube for like 6 years. So we're used to doing interesting and unique things. We live in a suitcase. We travel a lot. We started traveling when our daughter was 3 months old. We were in Saudi Arabia with a 5-month-old daughter. We were in China. We're always going around doing interesting things. Road trip. We lived in a car in Korea for 2 weeks when Jean was 6 months old. You do it. Now show me how you do it.
Boy.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. You guys couldn't hear.
That's funny,
As she was coughing, she was farting the whole time. It's funny when she farts. She was coughing and farting. But try to drink the water and breathe the air. Thanks for wiping my shoulder. I wasn't laughing at my daughter. As she was coughing, she was farting. It's very funny. Try to drink it and not breathe the water. Good job. Now go. Good job. Good job. That looked bad. She was coughing. I was laughing at her, but she was going. It's very funny. And then you just spitting water over fun, aren't you? Hey, give me a wet. What's up with that? You're not so good with that straw, are you, Gene? Hey. Yeah! You're right, Carla. She's gonna talk very soon because she's almost there already. Here, maybe you're done with this bottle, Gene. Maybe you don't need any more water because you seem to be spitting it and coughing on it more than you're drinking it. Okay, have more. If the Cowboys lose against the Vikings, I think we should tank the rest of the season. Yeah, the players will never tank. fans always want it, but players will never tank. It doesn't make sense. No more sponsored China trips coming up. We have some ideas to go to China again, Zaki. We have some sponsorship opportunity, but nothing confirmed yet. We're thinking Mexico again, we're thinking Africa, and we're thinking Finland. And we're thinking getting you a bib for your water drinking, because you are now spitting out water on purpose, like that. That was totally on purpose. I'm all wet over here. Hey, Gene, I'm never soaked over here. Yeah, look at that. Come to Finland next hockey season. We're coming to Finland for the playoffs. I think. We're not sure yet, but that's our goal. Jokerit and HIFK plays in the same league. So Jokerit basically has been going up nonstop because they were in the lowest league before. It's very possible that they play in Helsinki Olympic Stadium outside game. Fantastic. Your China trips are 5 stars. I want to go back to China. China's so fun to travel around, especially with baby. But more stuff coming. We will be parking the bus after the Cowboys season and getting back on the road. I should say on the skies. We're gonna leave the road and go back to the skies. So stay tuned for that.
Can I have a kiss?
What else can we say about the Lions game? Yo, what is up with the Lions kick returner? All the comments in the look at me. Look like I got real armpit sweat over here. BO, dude. The Lions kick returner is a 5'10", 200-pound guy, wide receiver, who played professional lacrosse. He's been on the practice squad 5 times, and he killed us last game. One of the biggest reasons we lost to the Lions is because our kick coverage was so bad. The Lions' average starting position was like their own 42-yard line, meaning almost midfield. Our average starting position was like 23-yard line. I wonder if we should not be running a tiny little speed player at kickoff return, because the speed player was better in the previous kickoff rules where everybody was running downfield on the kickoff team, and so one of those guys gets out of position and there'd be a huge patch of green grass where someone like Turpin could go down the sideline. But in the new kickoff rules, everyone's lined up on the 40, and I think you want a guy who can break tackles instead of run away from tackles. There's no space to run away from tackles. I think we need to put Jonathan Mingo at kickoff return. I'm not kidding. Or even the best player for kickoff return would be Javonte Williams, but you can't put Javonte Williams because he's an RB1. But even like Malik Davis, I don't know if we want a guy who cannot break any tackles because there's no space for Turpin to get up to speed. That's my point. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. This one's for you. Like he says, if you're going to Finland, go via UK. Maybe can. Maybe can. We'll make a video, top 5 things I hate about London. No, okay. Are you planning on doing NFL content next year? Good question. Maybe. I don't know if we will or not, but it's a strong maybe, because I'd like to do it. My goal would be I never miss a Cowboys game for the rest of my life, but I don't know if my wife is capable of agreeing to that. The thing is this, the past couple games, the videos have been performing well, and it's going quite good. If we can keep those views up to the end, you could reason that we would start next season with those kind of views, which would really help, and keep growing from there. So maybe the fact that we did 1 season, Ivana, maybe it almost requires us to do another season. Maybe we really have to. We'll see. We'll see. I think our biggest problems are shoddy running the draw plays on 2nd and long. Yeah, a lot of talk about that this week was on 2nd and long, we run the ball, and now it's 3rd and 7. And you go, what's the point of running the ball on 2nd and long? I think the Lions fans were messing up our pass game. Also, CD went out. Man, CD has to play. Mingo is back. We have so many receivers. Mingo's back, Tolbert's back. Flournoy is looking good, or Flournoy. Yeah, I think the Lions fans were a real advantage. Damn, I'm so sad we lost that game. That was the one where you win that game and you think to yourself, we got a real chance. But now the wild card looks so unlikely. My mom says, Steve, you're funny. Thanks, Mom. You're funny too, Mom. Funny looking? Just kidding, Mom. You look normal most of the time. Now, that's a joke. That's a bit mean. I take it back. I think our biggest problems. I read that one. Your camera work on these games is top notch. Great views, especially knowing you're dealing with people getting up and down. Great shots. Thank you very much, Mr. Starman. We use iPhone 16 Pro. We bought it specifically for this NFL series because you can zoom in to a special lens, or as a digital lens. You know, tiny, the lens is big, but you hit a button called 5 times and it goes right in. So we film 4K, and then when you see the video zoom in even more, I do that in the software. You can zoom in, you can slow down. I like editing our videos because to watch a receiver go up for the ball and then I can put it in slow mo. It's so fun to edit. Thank you for your comment, because big shout out to the iPhone 16 Pro. We are not sponsored by them, but hey iPhone, reach out because we'll take all your money and we'll say the same thing I just said. Dallas should be sponsoring you. How do we make that happen? I don't know, but let's make it happen, Mom. Maybe you can email them. My son, who, by the way, you can tell them this, Mom. You can say, my son, who is very funny. He has been on YouTube promoting you guys. It might work, Mom. G-Dub. First of all, if you want me to read your comment, this is how you started. Steve is right. That's a good start to a comment. I could go for a lot more of that in this channel. Steve is right. NFL content will slap next season. Ivana, he's talking to you. He says, Steve is right. NFL content will slap next season. Ivana is so lucky to have such a good-looking and kind and smart husband. That's what he said. He said, if I were Ivana, I'd let Steve do everything he wants, and I would only encourage him. That's what he said. Okay, I made all that up. But what he said is, I see you blowing up more by the week. Correct. I think at least maybe going to 4 new stadiums on the schedule for away games. Yes, I agree. And here's the question, G-Dub. The views have been picking up for the season. Is it true that the views are picking up because we're starting to get an NFL audience? Or is it true that the views are picking up because it's the end of the season and the games are more exciting? So what you could do next year is say, never mind the first 8 games. There's the first half of the season. But the second half, when the playoff picture is developing... Gene? I wished the magic wish, but it didn't work. You're still soaked and dirty. So I thought you'd clean up magically. Didn't work. Want to kiss? Hey, everybody, want to kiss? No. Want to kiss? Want to high five? Watch this. If you give Gene a high five, you get a kiss after. Watch this. Gene, high five. High five. Kiss. See? She won't do a kiss, but the high five warms her up for the kiss, baby. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. You okay? Hey, nice butt, Gene. What are you doing down there? Man, this girl is just like me. She is hyper. You need to chill out, Gene. So here's the question: is the views going up because it's the end of the season and it's just better games, or is it because we're getting an NFL audience? I think it's probably both, and I think we should definitely do the trip again next year. I'd like to. We'll see what happens. I also thought of this idea. You could just do Please, please, please. Use your words. You could also just do, next year, you could just do all the away games. This would make way less driving. The trouble is, before the season started, in my head I thought, we're going to drive to the new city and do a travel vlog of the city and then go to the game. There's no time for that. The drives are so long, with baby and everything, you end up arriving the day before the game. And then you end up leaving the day after the game. So there isn't much time to do a travel vlog. If you did every away game, you got 14 days between most away games. Sometimes 3 weeks. And so then you could look at my hair. It's crazy. And then what you could do is you could have way more time. You could even do a detour and go to Yellowstone. Like there'd be so much more time to do RV life stuff. The RV life stuff did not work at all during the NFL season. The NFL stuff worked. So if you just did the away games, you would have a lot more time to make a really nice, wholesome travel channel. And that way, we could not only fulfill our souls, but we could live our best life. I'm glad you screamed at that part because it was terrifying. What, you going to bed or something? What are you this for? This is for bed, man. You sleep? You sleep? I don't think so. No sleep. Watch this. Baga. Nah, she wants it. Is it okay if she has that? Yeah. Boom. Okay, so I've been ignoring the chat because Baby Jean's trying to grab the phone. Wait, or grab the phone. Also, it's true. Like, the thing is this: no one's ever done this before on YouTube, so I didn't know how to do it. Maybe the video should have been driving across the country, doing that in like 5-6 minutes, and then the game starts. And then during the game, I can be like referencing the drive more. You know, I drove all the way for this. Like maybe it should have been all one thing instead of having two separate ones. You don't know how to do it because there's no blueprint, as it were.
What?
So anyway, that's just
Pardon?
that's just something I've been thinking about. Okay. I think others can email the Dallas Cowboys. Everyone watching this video right now emails the Dallas Cowboys and says, "Yo, this guy Steve. First of all, his wife and daughter are fantastic people, and second of all, he is helping you, and you should reach out. Maybe don't, because maybe don't. I don't know. Do what you want." Eagles 63, Cowboys -100. Well, this is how you get banned off the channel, man. Your views were high because the Lions game was blacked out, except for Amazon. Oh, maybe that helped. But the past 3 have been really good. Eagles game was high. The past 3 have been very good. Eagles were high, Chiefs was high, and then Lions. The other good ones were Bears and Broncos. A lot of times it's away games. Although 2 at home were good too at the end of the season. Yeah, maybe next year we'll do some end of the season stuff. Because we'll see. We're open, guys. We're open, you know? I'm an open book. That's the thing about me. Oh, here goes Baby Jean. She's gonna drive the car. Look at her go. Where are you gonna go, Jean? Whoopsies. We're back. Where you going, Gene? Jump in the car? Hold the horn. What a sweetie pie you are. You're so cute. So cute. There she goes, driving the car. We always put her baby seat in the front seat, out of the way. And so now she's driving the car. Here we go. Hit it up, Gene. You gotta put it in gear. Put this here. This here. You gotta slam it down. Drive.
Yeah.
You got like that, yeah. Yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. There you have it. That's life in the bus right there. Okay, 37 minutes so far. Not bad because I've been on a roll, dude. I've been on a roll, man. Am I talking too much, man? What's your honest opinion about this Scatabo? Would you allow him to represent the Cowboys? You mean the running back on the Giants? He looks fun to watch. I don't know how long his career will last because he's just banging his head off a brick wall all day long. But I'm a fan of Scatabo. Or Scatabo. Yeah, travel vlog for every away game. You can do awesome travel stuff. Would have liked to see you cover my state more. Right. So that could be a good thing. The trouble is that can work. The only bad news is the end of the season is wicked cold in the north. So it's hard to do a travel vlog in a cold, you know. Colorado was so good. If every... What are you yelling about, dude? You okay? We're right here. You want to come down? Is he stuck over there? Want to come down? Yeah, come on. Were you stuck? Is that what it was? Were you stuck up there? You were stranded. Let's go to mama. I'll say this. America, okay, America, right? You got a country called America, right? It's called the U.S. America, right? In my opinion, and I'm just talking right now, the southern part of America is what America... Listen, Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving. The celebration of the harvest. You pull the veggies out of the ground and you give thanks. In New York State, by the time Thanksgiving comes, there's been snow on the ground for 3 weeks. It seems to be based on the southern states. Same with the football season. Playing football in December in the north, it seems crazy. It's so cold. It's freezing. So it seems like the southern part of the states is the cultural dominating part. I could be wrong. I'm from Canada, so don't listen to me. But that's just my opinion. Do you honestly think that Cowboys should let go of Dak? No way. No way. That's crazy, man. Go look around the league. I mean, there's probably 5 quarterbacks in the league playing better than Dak this year. Maybe 6 or something. But to get rid of a top 10 quarterback because he has the league's worst defense, Zach is good. Keep him. Keep him. Read above, Steve. What's wrong? What do you want? Water? Here. Mama. Oh, you're getting sleepy, eh? You're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy. You are sleepy. I see it in your eyes. Sleepy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good job drinking. Good job. That's very good. My daughter, everybody. See yourself there? That's you. There you are. Carla got something to say. Read above. You got to roll it back again next year. You guys would regret it if the Cowboys went all the way and you weren't there at the games. Cowboys by 40. Mr. Starman. By the way, Cowboys by 40 is my accidental tagline, so I love that you mentioned that. We got to roll it back next year. Oh, Yvonne, we're going to try for it. I think it's a bit of both. I started following you when you showed up on my suggested after the Broncos game early. I think NFL content is very popular, especially when it's original. That's what I was thinking, G-Dub. No one is doing what we're doing. It took a while to catch on, but I think it should go. It might be a 2-year project, because it should go, man. It's interesting what we're doing. And I think the videos that we're making now are better than week 1. I'm doing better. I got a better flow of it. Week 1 was hard to make because I didn't know what I was doing exactly. But now I think it's more better to watch for the audience. Yeah. How many games we have left at the end of the season? So there's 4 games. If we win all 4, we could have 5, 6, 7, 8. But right now it's 4 games. So the season will end January 4th, I believe. Like a month from today. Or a month from a few days ago. Dallas in reverse is salad. Just saying. It's correct. I can't argue with that, Zachy. The salad Cowboys doesn't quite have the same ring to it, though. Yo, Zachy, man. That's a great joke. That's a great joke. I'll laugh at it, but I also want to just say I appreciate the joke. The salad Cowboys doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Couldn't agree more. Salad Cowboys. If you do this again next year, when are you coming to Romania? Maybe do Europe next year with the bus. I'm not sure we're going to bring a bus to Europe because the bus is big, man. And Europe is just not designed for a vehicle this big. I'd rather do a road trip in Europe in a car or in a Sprinter van. Because this thing is huge, man. Are you excited for the Christmas game versus Washington? Yes. That should be fun. What I'm nervous about, okay, so Christmas, Washington, cold, outdoors. The fact that it's Christmas is going to be a thing. That's a fun experience. What I'm nervous about is a week after that, we got to play the Giants, who are terrible, outdoors in New Jersey, which will be freezing. So, if that game is totally meaningless, like if the Cowboys are mathematically eliminated, the Giants are already eliminated. If we're going to be with a 1-year-old baby outside in -10 or something, or whatever, Fahrenheit would be like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, what a waste of time. That's really going to be a chore. I have to go to that game just to complete the series, but I just want that game to mean something. I want it to be like, if the Cowboys win, they're in. Then it has some energy to it. But if it's just like, here we are, we're really uncomfortable, this stinks, it's going to be a really... I mean, it could be a funny vlog. Let's be talking nonsense the whole time. That'll be a live stream vlog. Let's be talking nonsense. Cowboys defense fell apart versus the Lions. That's correct. The Cowboys defense fell apart. It was just not good enough.
Hey, Gene.
Sometimes it's the X's and O's, and sometimes it's the Jimmys and Joes. I think in the Cowboys' sake, it's kind of both. I don't like... The players are not fitted for the scheme. Not to mention the players are just not great. You're going to honk the hornbacks, then, Gene. Your knee on it. Look at Jean. She's out here. She's out here. Yeah, the sun in her eyes, right? She's trying to get the sun visor down so she doesn't get blinded. Say hi to people. Hello. You're so cute, man. Having a daughter, good times. Good times in the bus, man. You coming down? I'm gonna help you. Whee! Right there. But what happened to your shirt there, Gene? Is it raining outside? Did you get splashed by a big puddle? What was it? So good at climbing. Oh! Wow, you're flexible. So good at climbing, my daughter. She'll climb anywhere. She'll take a case of water, like a you know what I mean. Carbonated water, a case of 8 cans. She'll slide it across the floor, climb onto it, and go up into the... She's the best. Climbing extraordinaire. Gentle, gentle, gentle. It's one fragile. Gentle, gentle. No, gentle. Oh, what'd you do? You're trying to ban some people. She's trying to ban Maddox Garrett. That's a top fan right now. Don't ban Maddox Garrett. Say hi. That's good. Well, I got a good comment to read here. She's trying to ban Akoza 23. Don't ban Akoza 23. Put the camera over here. Maybe that's a little better. Oh, look at that one. Little cinematic. Look at that cinematic Christmas tree in the corner. That's special. I'll help you down. I'm not stranding you up there. But by the way, you can get down from there yourself. So no problem. Great comment from a Eagles fan. He says, "This is why I can't hate on you as an Eagles fan. The vibes are too wholesome." Thanks for that, man. You know, you bring your daughter and your wife on the stream, and even the Eagles fans will be nice. What an amazing concept. Actually, that's what happened in Lincoln Financial Field. A few guys were messing with us, and then like pretty aggressively, and then someone else would go, "Hey, he's got a baby with him." Okay. So, just say thank you, Gene, for keeping me safe from all the Eagles' hatred. Found it. High five. Coming down? Okay, so you keep pouting for me to bring you down, and then you immediately climb back up. Isn't that right? See, you're going up again, aren't you? Oh, we're going towards the camera. Baby Gene. Say hi. Yeah, girl. Here, have a one. Bling. Press the button. It's over here. Button's over here. Look at there. Press the button. It's so cute. What a sweetie pie you are, Gene. Okay, I think I might have missed. I'm sure the bus will not pass EU regulations. Maybe so. You have a great perspective of the field as well, and it genuinely of what it feels like to genuinely be a fan of stadium. Unlike any poser or anything similar. I think these videos. I really thought before the season this could be a popular. I'm talking like popular series. It didn't work out that way. In the end, we're not feeling bad about it because it wasn't a total loss. We didn't just like lose a bunch of money and we're not pouting. It was pretty good in the end, but I thought this might be like I don't want to say viral sensation, but I thought it could be really popular. In the end, we're not unhappy because life is good. Whoever thinks Dak is the problem is very detached from reality. Totally agree. Dak is not the problem. He's not Dan Marino, but he's not the problem. Right now, the coaching is bad. From the Puerto Rican Cowboys, shout out. Is Gene's favorite hobby climbing? Oh yeah, climbing and blibbing. That's what all she does all day. She climbs and she blibbity blops. But yeah, she definitely loves climbing. Can I do this and make it straight again? Yeah. I think the thing about baby Gene, very funny. When she's sleepy, like now, she runs around like a maniac. You think when you're sleepy you would move slower. She moves faster and she talks more before she sleeps. It's almost like she's trying to say, I'm not tired. You know, it's almost like she's trying to prove she's not tired. Can you jump down like that? It's pretty high, right? Here, I'm gonna help you. You wanna come down? Boop. Okay. Good job. She knows to clap for herself too. She constantly goes, round of applause for me, am I right? All the time. Round of applause for me, am I right? How about me? Again. Clap for me. Here she is, standing up on the front of the bus here. That's a pretty good view, actually. I'll leave it there for a minute. Are you stuck now? You want me to help you down?
You can go down.
If I help you down, will you immediately go back up? I think you will. She goes, whatever, I'm going to the front seat. Am I right or am I right? Hey, want a kiss? Mwah. That's her top hobbies. Climbing and talking, and she likes to do a kiss. In the morning sometimes, we're lying in bed, and Jean wants to do a group hug with the three of us, and she keeps hugging us. Remember Ivona in the morning? And she hugs Mama over here and Dad over here. Oh, life is too good when you're sleeping in a bus hugging your daughter, man. It's the best. Jean's driving the car. Okay, I missed a whole bunch of comments. Then we're gonna... Geez, I was gonna say, skip that game and I'll see you sooner. Mom, if you go to 16 games in 17 weeks, you gotta go to the 17th one on the 18th week. We gotta complete the series. So we're gonna go to the last game, no matter what. Even if if it means nothing, we go to the last game, we take a selfie and say we did it, and we leave. But we gotta go. Yes, and the cost of shipping would be a lot. That's talking about shipping the bus to Europe. Yeah, the bus is not built for Europe. It makes no sense to do that. If anything, I'll just get a car and drive around Europe. We've done many road trips in Europe, which are so good. But no point bringing the bus to Europe. It's not gonna happen. So what did you do when you found out that Parsons was traded to Packers? Great question. So the trip was planned before Parsons was traded. My buddy, who actually is a Lions fan, coincidentally, he texted me saying that Parsons was traded, and I figured it was a lie. I figured there's no way it's true. And so I Googled it quick, and I saw it, and I was like, oh. The only thing, I don't care about, like, I don't really love him as a player. Obviously, he plays so good, but he's not a very likable guy. But my point is, he's not like a jersey I would buy. I'd buy jerseys of good guys, like Witten, DeMarcus Ware, you know? Anyway. Ooh. The thing I was nervous about with the Parsons trade was, what if we're like 2-5 to start the season? 2-6. The season's not mathematically over, but the video series is gonna fall flat on his face if every game you're just getting pumped. So even at 3-5-1, I thought, oh my gosh, we have to win. We did go on a 3-game streak to get a 6-5-1, but I was hoping we could, you know, if you start the season 5-2, you're in good shape. And we did not do that. Gene, come on down. You know how to do it. I've seen you do it many times. Come on down. You're okay. Come on. Come on. I've seen you come down here so many times. You can do it. Come on. Turn backwards. You know how to do it. You can do it. I've seen you do it like 100 times. She forgot how to go down from here. Turn. And go backwards. You've done it. Here, come on. I'll show you. No. I'll show you. Look at this. Watch. Like this. See, like this. There. See? And you go down. That's how you do it. She's going to climb back up there immediately. Proud again. I think she's definitely sleepy because when she's sleepy, everything is just groaning, you know? We were at a diner today, and the diner said, anyone who whines is a $5 charge. And I thought, Gene, hopefully it's flat rate. Oh, caramba. Sorry about that, everybody. Baby Gene got her hands on the camera there. Small problem. No need to be upset. She goes, I'm out of here. Okay, guys, we've done almost an hour, which is really good because, man, I love these live streams. Let's go, Gene Machine. Gene Machine, that's you. Ivana, why don't you talk a little bit? Ivana, why don't you talk a little bit? Come on. Plenty of room here on the floor for you.
Give me some questions. I'll talk.
Okay, we're asking for questions to get Ivana to talk. We don't want yes or no answers. We want something she could really elaborate on. How much do you love Steve? Have you ever met anyone who's half as handsome as Steve? Whatever she might elaborate on. Let's get her going. Not a girl, Gene. Not a girl. Ivana, what has been the highlight of this video series for you? Please, we need your... No, with respect to your audio level, Ivana, it's not so loud. I think you should position closer to the microphone. Come on over here.
The highlight?
Come over here. No one can hear you.
Maybe when we beat the Eagles.
Okay. So that's a football highlight. But is there anything, the video series, has there been a moment that has captured your heart and soul?
Video series?
When we beat the Eagles was your best, eh? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What about that tickled your fancy?
Because they're our biggest rival.
Uh-huh.
And we went, that was our first game. And we lost against.
Oh, it was a payback. It was a revenge factor. When are you going to give Gene a baby brother? Question for you, Ivana.
Boy. Who asked this question?
Doesn't matter who asked it.
Well, who knows? No plans. No.
Tell me how you met Steve. We told the story a lot.
At a library.
In a library? We met at school. College.
We met at college.
Is it true that Ivana has a calendar where she crosses off the days until Brazil on 5th January.
What is on 5th January?
Leaving after this trip to go to Brazil.
Oh!
What he's saying is it true that you're so done with the cold weather on the bus? It might not be Brazil, Zachy. It might be Mexico, but I understand the point you're making. G-Dub says, I got my Knicks jersey yesterday. I look like an orange pumpkin. The Broncos need to switch back to blue. The Broncos are orange and blue. What is your favorite color scheme of all the jerseys you've seen in
the
league?
The year Seattle won, blue with lime green.
You like Seattle?
They won the Super Bowl.
Those years ago.
I actually wanted them to win because I just like their color.
Are you a
Seahawks
fan?
Before we started to like, well, it was just when we started to date.
I
the beginning.
I believe I was watching the Cowboys years ago, back when I was just I must have been like 18 back then, and probably like 25. But my point is, I believe we were facing Seattle, and I was, watching the game. You were there with me, and I believe you said those are the best looking uniforms.
Really?
The blue with the lime green, and that was the year they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And you sort of took credit for that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You were thinking, I knew they were going to win.
Yeah. They were playing good too.
What's the latest version of how Ivana met Steve Starr? It's only getting exaggerated as the years go by. At this point, Ivana, I believe she fought a few people to get to me. She sabotaged and she blackmailed. And she did everything she had to do, illegal or legal, to make sure she could ascertain my love.
Yep.
How did you two meet? We met in college. I walked in the room. Ivana fainted, right? She hits the ground. She wakes up, and the doctor says, "Do you know?" And all she could say was, "Steve." There's only words she could get out. And so maybe she just wiped out hard. You okay? That was a pretty tough wipe out. I felt it. Yeah, you go. Yeah. We met in college. I asked Ivana to study with me. It was all a ruse. I already knew a whole textbook. And then I'm reading the textbook. She starts kissing me. It was just like that. So like that. Basic stuff,
I was a good girl, Steve.
Very good girl. Ivana would come to school, college, mind you, and she would bring in her backpack 2 sandwiches. One for her and one for me. And we would sit in class and we would eat sandwiches. And I thought to myself, oh man, I love these sandwiches. And that's true, right?
Yeah.
And then after the sandwich, you go, and she pulled out a little plastic Ziploc bag. A little bag, a little Ziploc. She'd pull it out after the sandwiches, and there'd be some chips in it. And we'd have a couple of handfuls of chips after the sandwiches. And I thought, man, my girlfriend is the best. Gene, you're freaking out, man! Okay, she's sleeping. You gotta go to bed. Okay, I think the live stream is probably over because baby Jean is having a full-blown meltdown. No, she's not.
Bye-bye to everyone.
She's not having a meltdown, but she's a little bit fussy. So I thought we could do better numbers. 60 people cruising out. Not bad. I had a great time with you guys. I love the live streams. Maybe we'll try to do a live stream this week sometime. I like the live streams. I really do like them. See if any more good questions here. College in the U.S. Canada. Toronto. If you had read my comment above, Carla says, I said you would know what I was talking about. Let's go. Since you guys will go there, kind of know someone there, Steve. Carla, I missed your comment, and I apologize for that. I'm going to go find it right now. But possibly it got blocked because you were swearing, Carla. Gosh. You didn't write a comment. The south part of America is Argentina and Chile, Steve. Ay, caramba. Read above, Steve. From Carla. Oh my gosh, Carla. Carla, honestly, you gotta use caps lock. My intention is put my name in caps lock and I might read it. Here we go. Yaxchilan, Palenque, Campeche are some great places to visit in Mexico. Steve, don't go to lame places everyone goes. Carla knows her geography. Carla is actually one of the top fans of the whole channel. We love her so much. So Carla has past fan level to now it's like I give her a hard time. If someone's a new fan, I'm always like, thank you for your opinion. If Carla says opinion, I go, Carla, never mind. Because that's how I showed love, What's your major in college? I majored in business. And I am an international businessman. Business. Do you still have playoff faith? I have the faith in my body. I have the belief in my soul. And I have the love in my heart. Do you stream on another app? YouTube only. Everything YouTube. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy the live stream. God bless you and go Cowboys! Okay, I'm going to end it because we did an hour. I thought we could do more, but Gene's a bit fussy. And honestly, I talk too much. So, it's nice meeting you guys. My name's Steve. I'm a travel vlogger. And thank you for visiting our humble mom and pop channel. We are not, you know, if we were a pizza shop, we wouldn't be Pizza Hut. We would be Steve and Ivana's Pizzeria. And what I mean by that is something profound. Go salad, go. Go. Research those 3 places, Steve. You will like them, I think. Hi from Romania. You have a van? Where have you been? I had a van for 2 years. My mom says same as Zaki and Unicorn. Yeah, true. Florin. There's a few people have breaking through to I will now give you a hard time, which is how I show love. Keep up the good work from Mr. Duffy. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Go to the megalithic sites on ancient aliens. By the way, quickly before I go, I think aliens might be real. Vote in the chat. Give me a yes or a no. Aliens. I'm thinking aliens, man. Quickly. 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. 3 minutes on aliens. 3, 2, 1, go. Aliens or not. Unicorn says 1 a.m. here. Sorry, bro. I've been away from the internet for a while. Good for the brain. Good point. I was just kidding around. I don't take it personal. You don't have to watch our channel every week. Take some time. We'll be here. And we have a bus. This is a shuttle bus that we built an apartment inside. This is my fridge right here. Kitchen. 2 yeses. Aliens. Total. We are aliens from Unicorn, which I take that personal. Aliens. So we're pretty much unanimously aliens. Derek says Steve is the man, which is the comment I will read last. Because that really, you know what? Thank you for that. You know, Steve is the man. Aliens are real. Cowboys are making the playoffs. Later!